if you want to learn how to do a handstand as soon as possible, this video is for you. I'm going to teach you everything there is to know about building the balance and the strength to hold a handstand. The first thing I'm going to emphasize about holding handstand is that it's not just about attempting and hoping that one day it will suddenly work. You actually need to train to develop the strength to hold a handstand and train the mobility and function so that your joints are able to hold yourself up in a way that is like totally not natural. I like to structure my calisthenic days with mobility and function first, then attempting, so I like progression skill attempts, and then lastly with strength, so body weight strength exercises like push-ups, pull-ups, pike push-ups, so anything like developing the strength and the muscles. I like to do it this way because first it warms up your joints, and then you get to practice like your progressions without having your muscles being weak and holding you back. And then after we build the strength, because strength is so important too, like you're not used to holding that amount of weight like on your shoulders or on your chest. So you have to develop the muscles in order to hold yourself up. So with every handstand practice going forward, I want you to focus on mobility first. So I'm going to take you through my mobility handstand warm-up routine.
Okay guys, so we're going to start off our mobility with the cobra pose and the child's pose, just to kind of stretch out our back a little bit. I alternate between these about like 4 or 5 times, and I really push through like my shoulders here and like really try and stretch that out. It's really important in your handstands to have really good shoulder mobility, so I focus on really trying to stretch those and push my shoulders into the floor basically. This next exercise feels so good. You basically want to thread your arm and you want to rotate out. So here I'm like rotating out into my shoulder. Oh my god, it feels like the best thing ever. I probably do this about like 3 times alternating and just like really stretching that shoulder. And again, here I'm getting that really deep stretch into the shoulder. Okay, these arm circles laying down are so good too. I'm really like reaching when I'm going back and rotating as I'm kind of coming forward. This like has totally changed my shoulder mobility. Before I used to have one shoulder that was slightly behind the other one, and then this like completely changed it and made my shoulders like way more mobile. So I swear by this exercise. It's so good. I probably do about, I would say 3 sets of like 10 reps for these. Now this wouldn't be a handstand mobility if we didn't work on the wrists. The wrists are so important. You can see here I'm showing you to like grip the floor. That's like the most important thing that you want to do when you're practicing handstands, because gripping the floor will help you balance. So I do it like all the time. Usually I'll do it like in my push-ups, like anytime my wrists are on the floor, I'll be like grabbing the floor, because that's what you want to do in your handstands, because you'll use your fingers to balance yourself. So I'm just kind of warming up my wrists here to get them all mobile, because if you don't, you will feel them. If you're on your wrists for too long, it really hurts. So here we have my scapula mobility exercises. I cannot stress enough the amount of scapular control you need to have during handstand is so important. You need to be able to like control your movement of your scapula. You can see here I'm basically just going like back, up, forward, and then down. It feels so good. You can feel like the clicks in your scapula. Is amazing. Now we have some more arm circles, because your shoulder mobility is so important. So I always really try and get all my shoulders warmed up and enhance my shoulder mobility, because the more mobility you have in your shoulders and your scapula, the easier it's going to be to balance your handstand. Okay, that's it for the upper body mobility. And now we're going to do a quick lower body. Just kind of go back and forth into a lunge and a hamstring stretch. I do both sides, of course, and then I'll do some hip mobility as well. So I'll do 90-90, lean over my leg, and then lean over my foot. And then I'll also do a little bit of rotations on each side. Do this on both sides.
Okay, now that mobility is all done, we're gonna start with our progression attempts.
Okay, so the first thing we have to learn when we're thinking about handstands is how to control the kick up. This is so important to be able to control the movement up. So I want you to practice kick ups from the wall. You can see this is what it looks like when you're almost on the wall. My leg is not coming up. I'm really just practicing like how to control the movement, especially down. You don't want to stomp down and fall down. This is my bad leg. You can see how much different it is. This next one I want you to do do, I want you to face the wall and kind of crawl up to the wall in your handstand. This is going to teach you the strength to hold a handstand, so it's going to build the muscles that you need to hold it up, and it's also going to teach you core engagement and balance, because you're going to have to keep your core tight while you're kind of climbing up to the wall. Now I want you to practice scapula mobility on the wall. So I want you to push through your shoulders, because when you're in handstand, you're always extended like this. Like you are always tight. That's the only way that's going to keep you like really strong and balanced in a handstand. This next clip is how I don't want you to kick up. It's kind of just all messy. Your legs are going everywhere. Your arms are bent. It's just not tight at all. So when you kick up, you want to push through your shoulders and stay really tight. This neck progression is so good. You basically want to alternate your feet. You can see I'm sliding them here and I'm kind of bending one. Then this is the next one. So this is where your foot is not touching the top and it's straight, and you're just alternating your feet until you feel like you don't even need the wall anymore. This progression got me my handstand. Like this was the most important one. After you kind of feel comfortable doing that, you can practice kind of pushing off the wall a little bit, like staying really tight, using your feet to kind of tap off the wall. You see I'll tap off here and then I'll hold my handstand close to the wall, but just kind of use it as stability if I feel like I need it. Then a bonus thing if you want to try is crow's pose. So to put your knees on your elbows here and just kind of balance. It will kind of teach you how to balance a little bit more and get you more comfortable being on your hands like off the wall. A progression to this would be rocking into your elbows like this and balancing. Okay, now that we're done practicing our skill training, we're gonna do some strength training where I basically will just do some body weight strength. So for handstands, I like to focus on push-ups. I do full push-ups, or you can do these kinds of push-ups that kind of just assist you. Usually I'll do full push-ups and then go into these, and then I'll also do pike push-ups. So this is like more advanced to kind of have your feet up. But if this is too hard, you can also go on the floor and put your feet further will be easier, and then like a little closer to you will be harder.
Okay guys, that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it really helps you learn your handstands and have a strong handstand. When I was teaching my husband, he was really into handstands for like a month, and he really improved like a lot when I was teaching him how to do it. And this was like exactly how what his progressions looked like. So I hope they work for you. If they do, let me know. Comment down below, like this video, and don't forget to subscribe to see more of me. Okay, bye. I'll see you guys in my next video.